you start? Awesome. So, Kubi asked Jarvis, what would you play if you had a PTQ this weekend? Would you play this?
So I'm likely brewing up a different mid-range list, Abzan mid-range list. Only because I really just don't like the aggro matchup still. I think it's just like kind of weird how poorly it can go for you. It's just like a very draw-dependent matchup, which I don't like.
Okay. Sorry.
I would also consider like an old school Jeskai list, less token based,
More Mantis
with like
Rider?
probably main deck nullify. Like nullify is like stroke, except it can get the early guys too, which is kind of a big deal.
Yeah, I can hear that. Okay. All right, going into round 2. Don't forget, of course, if you're in the Halifax area, February 7th, once again another stop on the Mana Deprived Super Series, another standard tournament. You guys can check that out. All the details are at they're on manadeprived.com. So check that out and play some hot Fate Reforged Standard. All right, we won the die roll. We're on the play with our glacially slow deck. So I have to ask you,
Yes.
do you mulligan this hand, or do you keep this hand?
I would mulligan the hand that has no lands, because we're not playing Goblin Shard Vulture.
How about the hand that has almost all lands? How do you
I think
feel
this
about
one's
that
like
hand?
fine on 6 cards.
On the play?
Yeah, you have 2 Scarlands again, so
Okay.
it's not an ideal hand, but it's certainly passable.
Okay. On the draw, do you like this worse or better?
I'd probably just keep it both times. As I told your chat, I think it's okay to keep somewhat loose hands as long as there's a critical number of Scarlands in your hand.
All right. I mean, this is pretty loose, though. I'm just saying. If this were on the draw, this feels pretty loose to me.
I mean, if you think your average 5-card hand is better than this, I think you're just like a maniac.
And see, that's where I'm at. So, like, the only reason that I'm not just like absolutely just slamming my hands on the table and refusing to keep this is because we're on the play. And the Scrylands are going to do some good work. We're not going to, like, we are stuck on 5 cards if we mulligan. Right? So if we were on the draw, we can ship this off, get 6 cards, and that's probably fine.
So I think like if you mulligan, the hand you're looking for is like 2 lands, Carried Courser, and some other card.
Agree.
But that's just like you're under like you're at like under 6% to hit that or so.
Sure.
It's probably less than that, but you have to work it out.
What do we got? Show me the money! Hey!
Well, you should almost certainly keep that one.
You know these Carriedids, they just keep coming up for you. They just keep coming up, Jarvis. I don't know.
Yep. Our opponent also mulliganed, so he kept it clean and even.
Oh, teamer!
Alright, well, their deck can never beat a Whip of Erebos, so...
Sweet. So can we get the lands out of our deck now?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. And I have the plains, so I can only find a forest.
Yep. So suppose you had scryed a land to the bottom, you would not want to fetch there?
Correct.
Because it actually increases the likelihood of
it being back
drawing.
on top.
Yeah. This is more relevant when you've scryed like 5 times and bottom all 5 times. But I see people make that mistake all the time. They're just like, oh, I want to get a land out of my deck. I'm like, there were 5 lands on the bottom of your deck. You've actually increased the likelihood of drawing them by like significant amount.
I have some friends that are actuaries for a living.
Yeah, I mean, I was considering becoming one of those at one point, but I'm just like a regular mathematical statistician essentially.
There you go. So they've played Magic as well, and it's quite hilarious to watch them mechanically tank because you kind of go, "What's running through your head right now?" And they'll give you some ridiculous math formula. You know, it's just like
So
I'm calculating
the,
this, the likelihood of this.
yeah, so the problem is if you spend too much time on those things, you'll miss what's actually going to affect the game way more. Like just like figuring out what your opponent has in hand. If you can do that, that is worth a lot more than the likelihood of drawing whatever you need.
I agree. Yeah, reading your opponent is such a really big deal, and being able to do it online is like really, really crazy.
Well, it's not like I'm even reading the opponent. It's just like if they played their cards in such like a fashion, and you know the common sideboard strategies, it's way more likely for whatever thing to happen. Which is why like I thought leaving up Bile Blight on that turn was more correct.
I think understanding that's something that's really underrated. Like sideboarding is something that everybody's kind of clamoring for information about, right? Whenever anybody posts a deck, it's like, oh, how do you sideboard? What's a sideboard guide, right? And you know the answer is, well, play what feels good, and sideboard's never the same, and you know all of that sort of stuff. But I think it's really important, like you said, to understand what your opponents are trying to do. This is
All right. Well, our opponent's on some rogue deck. That is my read now.
well, it could be the Ascendancy deck, like Kubi said.
With oh, that's
The one
actually
from
that
the
is
Pro
way
Tour?
more likely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna
So
jam
you
this
should just
Courser.
play Courser.
Yeah.
The way our deck is built, this is probably not a good matchup in game. Oh, we do not want to draw that one.
No.
Yep.
Get out of my house.
We're actually really ill-suited to beat them in game one. I mean, we have to draw like Utter End and shenanigans.
Derek with the follow. Thank you
Postboard
very much.
Postboard is slightly better, but not like
I have to make. Oh, we played down land. Okay, good.
yeah. Yeah, we got the stupid carry tit off the top of our deck.
Yeah, we did. This matchup is bad for you. Very bad for you. And here comes the no, not Ascendancy.
Oh, he's the
no.
stupid Matt Nass build.
Mad Nass build.
I've seen this deck. I think it is close to unplayable, but it is probably really good versus us.
Plays Dragon Mantle. Alright. Reveals.
Nothing. He bricked.
He bricks.
Alright, well, the way we are going to try to beat him is by attacking him for his life total.
Okay.
That is not our strength as a deck.
But we'll make it happen.
Alright, well, you should play that land,
I
probably.
think so too.
Oh, we probably should just play our 4-power guy. Attack him first. He might forget.
Yeah, okay. Sounds yeah, okay. That'll I hear you. Just do this.
No, if he didn't forget.
So now do we just play the whip?
Yeah, no, just play the Doom Link.
Really?
It
We're gonna lose the siege rhino.
it's
that's all.
the same clock. Skipping a turn to not play your 4-power guy by waiting a turn to play the next turn to play an irrelevant card in the matchup is pretty terrible.
Alright, fair enough.
Wait,
What?
did you? Oh, never mind. I thought you had F6. I didn't realize the Courser trick was outside.
Yeah, Courser.
Yeah.
We are okay.
It's fine.
Nope. No mechanical issues yet. I have not made a mechanical error at this point.
Yeah. So sometimes in this matchup, you Bile Blight your own carriage to kill theirs.
Agree. Yeah.
In fact, that was one of Ari's main ways of beating Ascendancy at the PT, I think. Oh, that's bad news, Bears. Why did he tap his monastery?
Don't know. He must have another land that gives him what he needs.
Well, it has to be an untapped white land.
It's an untapped any
I
land.
guess he had the mana confluence the entire time.
Yeah. Takes damage, plays Ascendancy, passes the turn.
Come on, Reclamation Sage, that we know is not on top of our deck.
One time.
So just play Courser land attack. No, wait.
What?
Shit.
What?
We,
Too late,
we,
man.
we
What?
were supposed to attack first
Oh.
because he might walk again.
Yeah, now he won't.
But no, yeah, he won't now.
I don't think he can.
Oh, he certainly can.
Yeah.
Whether he should or not is
It's another thing entirely. Alright. Play land. Gain more life. All
more.
lives. Always yield. Always yield. Fine. Alright. Well, he's a 10. He's got 2 cards to win, I guess. Or 2 turns to win. What do we have in our yard? Lands.
It's actually a pretty good chance we're dead this turn, I think. Karamitra's favor.
Yep.
We are very likely dead this turn.
Alright.
If he has the Helix, that's already infinite, I think. Because he can just bounce his Dragon Mantle, replay it, and go off.
Yeah. Alright. Karametra's favor comes into play. He draws a card.
Yep.
We knew that. Okay. Is a monastery in the graveyard? Tap a red. Cast another Dragon's Mantle. Okay. Not dead yet?
Not dead yet. Just not looking very good.
No, we're not. No, we're not. Make him believe that we've got Hero's Downfall?
There's no way he would ever believe that because we would have just cast in response to Karamitra's favor.
That's probably true. There's the Helix.
Alright, we can just concede now.
We could. But this is way much more
I
fun.
mean, you could also just hit F6
I did
and
hit
make
F6.
him do.
I did just hit F6.
Alright.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We are super dead.
Yeah. So he's just going to bounce Dragon's Mantle, continue to play it. Oh, a Crow and Crusader even.
I actually think our sideboard, is pretty reasonable versus him.
I think so too. I mean, like, between the Thoughtseizes and everything else we've got going on, I don't think we're doing too bad here.
Wait, what did he cast Helix on? Like, why is he tapping this guy for mana? I guess there's too many abilities on that guy that he got confused.
So, did we just maybe get there?
I'm so confused.
Well, let's find out what happens. I mean, if you'd like, we can pull up the...
Oh, he discarded Helix.
Yeah.
I feel like he was not supposed to discard the Helix, either of them, but... Oh, Kubi is right. He's not infinite.
Sam the Man with the follow, thank you very much.
Yeah, he actually needed Helix on a different guy.
Yeah, now that he's
Yeah,
got...
I
got
clearly
the mana
just
on
don't
the
know
top.
what's going on.
Yeah.
By the way, the modern version of this deck is much easier to play.
Agree.
Because all you have to do is play a Wind Zendikon.
Yep.
Or unearth a Faith Stitcher or activate a Fairy Conclave. You can't actually go infinite, but generally, like casting a bunch of treasure cruises and dig through times is good enough.
Kubi's been playing some moto. It's pretty good.
I mean, we're probably dead here.
Oh, I don't think there's any question.
Yeah.
We've got an 8-11 that we can block and a 6-8 that we can block, and other than that, there's 10 damage. So,
I mean, he has to go for a while.
yes, he
Yes.
does. Chosen by Heliod.
I did lose a match to Affinity where they had Chalice on 1 and Grafdigger's Cage. The cage didn't actually do anything, because like I could still kill him with Conclave if he didn't have Chalice on 1.
Yeah.
But Chalice on 1 is certainly a good card.
Right now it is, yeah. In Modern, for sure.
Yeah.
So is Blue-Black Tezzeret a thing?
I don't think so. But I guess it really needs like an Ancient Tomb type of card.
Sure.
Or like Crystal Vein.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't like the new Soul Ring guy for 2?
No, I haven't seen this guy yet.
1 blue and 1, and he has an ability that says he's like a 1/2 or whatever, and he taps to add 2 colorless mana that can be used to either play artifacts or use artifact abilities.
Isn't that just Vidalcan Engineer again?
Yes.
I guess it's like actually slightly better than Vidalcan Engineer. Oh no, Engineer powered up Sunburst. This is only colorless mana, right?
Yeah, it's just colorless.
Okay, so it's not strictly better.
It also
It's
can
different.
find 2 generally useless artifacts, like a Heart Piercer bow or something else. Our opponent is trying real hard to kill us here. He's got 2 Ascendancies now, another Helix. Like, at this point in time, he's really rubbing one out for the fences here. He's just going to bounce all our stuff. This seems hilarious. I'm going to let him just go with a perfect victory here if he wants it. You waste another 3 minutes on your clock. There's 2 more games to go, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is like massive overkill. Oh, actually, he's probably just attacking us now,
Yeah,
right?
so, yeah.
This is lethal?
Oh yeah, it'll be lethal for sure. There it is.
We could take like, go to like -10 or so.
Minus 15.
-15. Alright. So, all of the upper end cards that are not any good, like Hornet Queen, should go out. The Doomwakes probably should go out, honestly.
We need to clock him somehow. That's the only issue, right?
Yeah. I would bring in the... I don't actually think Glare is, like, that good.
I don't think so either.
Well, I mean, so the question is how often do they expose their thing? Like, their guy... Or their Ascendancy.
Their Ascendancy? I mean, they kind of need it to start going, I think.
So, I want the other end, the Bile Blights, for sure.
I think the Reclamation Sages are fine here.
Yeah. I actually think Courser might not even be good versus them, honestly. Like,
Well,
that type of card...
How about Eidolon? Like, is Eidolon good?
Eidolon's better because it draws you into more disruption,
Sure.
I think. Well, it's pretty close either way. Well, we definitely want the Thought Seizes as well. I think we could just cut the Coursers, honestly.
Is there one more card you
And
want?
actually, I kind of think the matchup's not about ramping, so you can just cut Caryatid and just board in a bunch more answers.
Okay.
So maybe like 2 Glares.
Okay. What about whip?
Actually, we could cut whip. Yeah, actually, that's probably the real cut.
Okay, so what do you want instead of whip? 3 cards back
So
in, coursers?
I don't know if Vess is good for some or not.
I feel like 5's probably a little late to the party, isn't it?
Yeah, you probably do want the Caryatids back in, honestly.
Do you want the extra glare?
Hmm. I don't think so.
So without coursers, listen,
Close.
without coursers and without whips and without giants, these Eidolons are the only 3 cards that are enchantments in our deck. So do we?
Yeah,
Since we don't
it's
have cuts
kind of-
and stuff, do we cut some wayfinders for coursers?
Yeah, that's probably fine, honestly. Yeah. Although the one good thing about Wayfinder is it powers up cut,
Yep. Oh,
but
okay.
I think this is a fine configuration to have.
How's that? 2 and 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Whew.
I mean, clearly don't have a sideboard all set up for this.
No. This is fine. We have Bobblight, we have Thoughtseize. Maybe a little slower than we'd like, but we're on the play.
I'd probably keep.
I think so too.
I would just not mulligan. I would not Thoughtseize on turn 1.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I think it's Temple first turn.
Yep.
Yep, I agree. Murder's Cut. You want this?
Not particularly, I think. I think we just want to find like things that we can actually do to proactively push our plan ahead.
Okay. Scryland? Perhaps? Reclamation Sage is nice. Okay. Thoughtseize here?
Yeah, I think we do Thoughtseize here. And we can proceed from that point.
Alright.
Alright.
As far as the whip cut goes, our life points don't really matter all that much. We've already cut all of our big whip targets. So we're just going to try to disrupt him, stay low, and just beat his face in. So we have Bobblight for his Crusader. We have Ascendancy covered with Reclamation Sage.
I think you just said the Chariot. Well, actually, does Chariot even do anything?
Well,
if he pumps his guys a lot, what does that actually do?
The problem is if he targets Caryatid with the Retraction Helix, then we can't...
Yeah, I guess we are supposed to take the Caryatid here.
I think so too. Yeah, I agree with that play. I agree with it.
Also,
now
his
we need to play
erase is
another
like-
land here too, by the way.
Yeah, just play Plains.
Plains.
Oh, actually, that was like the wrong land to play. We should have played a green source because if we draw Courser, but whatever.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, waste go.
Yeah.
Because that lets us play Bobblight end step if we want to.
Yep.
Also, honestly, Erase is not very good versus our post-board configuration.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, perfect. Yeah, so he's gonna go Crusader here, which is fine. We'll Bobblight the hell out of it.
Yeah, just kill it. That's like a pretty greedy play for him, I think.
I think so too. Yep, you got it. Take one. Sure. Yep. Don't care. You got it. Llanowar Wastes. Windswept Heath for Forest Eidolon.
Yeah. Yep.
It's fueling.
We're fine if he just... We're, like, fine if he erases our Eidolon.
I
We
agree.
don't really care that much.
We'll draw a Windswept Heath. Okay.
Yep. So it is worth noting we're a little bit threat light because of how we boarded, but I don't think we can really afford not to be.
I think the Reclamation Sages are good for that. I think they're going to be able to start, bashing in if we can try to control his board at profit.
Yep. It might be the case. It's also possible we were supposed to leave in one Doomwake to clean up tokens if this happened, but I don't know. Kind of just hate having that card in.
Yeah.
It's so slow.
Now, that said, this matchup is going a little bit slower than our last one. So, if we've got the tools now to disrupt him a little bit, it may be worth considering that we could potentially go a little bit bigger than we are.
The thing is, I kind of feel like Siege Rhino is big enough, if that makes any sense.
That's fair. I'm not going to argue with you. How can I argue with Siege Rhino being a good Magic card? So this Caryatid. Okay, so here we can actually play Sage and Caryatid.
Yeah, I would just crack the fetch for a forest.
Sure. What's up, Bruza? Alright. Sage.
Yep.
Sage me. Get out of here. Yes. And then we will attack with the Eidolon.
Yep.
Get in with you, my dirty tutu. Wham. Now, is it worth playing the Caryatid here, or should we hold up for cut?
I think we're supposed to leave up cut, even though I don't think it's that likely he can kill us. The thing is, we can't actually do anything with 7 mana in our deck, period.
Alright. So if he does nothing here, then we can just... It's okay, because we can still cut and Caryatid next turn, so...
Right. Yep.
Yeah, we knew
Man
that.
down. And I think taking a point from the token is fine, whatever, who cares?
Yeah.
He probably won't even attack us.
He did.
Alright, well, we should just not block.
Correct.
Because our life total is a lot less relevant than his life total.
God damn it.
Alright, this is going to be like one of those games where we're going to have wished that we left... Just... Yeah, get that out of here. This guy is just not good at playing around removal.
Goodbye. Now, Bile Blight off the top one time. What do you think? He's got one card in hand.
I would rather... Well, that's not really the card we want. I think we're supposed to Thoughtseize him.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
Because he missed a land drop, so his last card has to be a spell.
Attraction Helix.
Yep, so I would actually just block both of his guys, I think, when he attacks next turn.
Okay.
Just trying to draw to a Rhino or something.
Okay.
This guy just ran every enchantment into a removal spell. It's kind of insane. Just block both, yeah.
Alright, Rhino. One time.
Well,
get out of here. More lands I don't need.
Yeah, so this is kind of why I hate leaving Caryatid in the matchup. Yeah, not ideal.
All right, we'll take it out next turn.
Well, maybe you don't take all of them out, especially since we'll be on the draw.
Sure.
So, for the record, you should keep one of those lands in hand just in case if there's Courser and you don't have a land on top.
I agree.
Does that technically dig through time? No, right? Because it... Alright, there we go.
Siege Rhino.
Give him the sieging.
Here. Yep. Stand back, soldier. You're about to get the sieging of your life. Siege harder, boy! He's down to 10 minutes, too. He's going to have to concede soon. He's not going to have time to do his combo. Oh, Malise Astronomer.
Oh, that's kind of a bad sign.
Hey. Ooh, it's a land.
Just don't play that land.
Obviously. Bah! Siege Rhino. Alright, come on now. Come on. He drew land. Still air. No attacks. You got nothing. You got nothing. I have a hero's downfall. You're so dead. You're done. You may scoop at your leisure, sir. I assume you're a sir. I can't imagine that.
Yeah, he let all of our removal spells be 2-for-1s, although he got tokens out of them. I think that's why he lost this game.
We've had a lot of removal spells.
I guess he can't really avoid it because his deck is just built that way.
Yeah. Retraction.
What is he targeting?
The Astronomer. Just kill it.
I think that's actually fine to let that go. Because if he plays another cantrip on it,
Rhino, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, because he's at 3.
Jeskai Ascendancy.
He put Ascendancy. Alright. Okay, so we might respond with Ascendancy on the stack by killing this guy. But let's see what happens.
Well, he's got Ascendancy in his hand, which he just drew, and the Helix is still on the stack. It's like, I could kill the Astronomer now and not worry about it. Because he could bounce. Here's the thing: if we
no. So
we can do it in response.
I don't
to
think
Ascendancy.
the Helix. I think his Helix by itself cannot kill us. He has to put Karametra's favor on the other guy.
Okay. My only thought is if he. So we probably have to kill it in response to Jeskai Ascendancy. Oh wait, what is this?
He's playing Ascendancy. He just tapped for green.
Okay.
No. So now you just let it go, and when he goes to play favor on his guy, you just kill that guy.
See, that's the other thing too. Because he doesn't have infinite mana, so he's just looting to try to find something.
I mean, I think this is fine. He has to play Ascendancy on, or he has to play favor on the other guy to win.
Going to go to 1. I don't know. I don't even know what he's trying to find.
Oh
here.
no! Just kill his token. Kill the haste token. We missed that. Yeah, we're supposed to actually just kill the haste token a while ago. I think.
All right.
Now I think he's stuck.
Yeah, because the Springleaf Drum was letting him tap.
Yeah, we were supposed to just kill it. We were supposed to kill the token. In response to drum.
Sure. But now he's wasting all his time. And we've F6'd, so it's fine.
Yeah, we kind of messed that up.
He bounced our Siege Rhino.
Well, that's not going to do it.
No, it
so,
isn't.
I think we can... Well... Hold on.
So we know he has a race, right? So Eidolons are only okay.
I think Eidolon's still fine, because if we're playing that battle, we still get a card ahead. I don't think the Vest is actually at all good.
No. Glares are only hitting Ascendancy. Sages are hitting... They can hit random stuff.
I think we can actually just take out Glare and board 2 creatures back in. I would want the Courser and 1 Doomwake, I think.
Okay.
This is probably fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure why he's bringing in a race versus. I don't think it actually is like very good because it's like diluting his deck. All right, this is a hand I would not keep.
Mulligan!
This is a hand I would keep.
Alright. We just need another black mana.
Yeah.
Alright. Leading on Temple. Looking for more black mana. He scries, and he puts on top. We have another Thoughtseize. Alright. Black mana, black mana, black mana, black mana. Not black mana. Still mana?
I think we're supposed to bottom that
really need
because,
black mana.
yeah, we need a second black.
Big time. Alright. Nope. Well, we'll Thoughtseize. See what's up. Thoughtseize. Swan Song. Cute. Well, what do you think?
So we should still take one Ascendancy, I think.
Yep.
And hope to outer end the second one. It's kind of awkward that we didn't have a turn 1 black source for that, but whatever.
Well, we'll see what he casts. See what he doesn't cast.
So he drew the Shivan Reef.
Yep. So he's just going to jam Ascendancy here? I think
He
has
should.
to. Yeah.
I think. Yeah. Kind of sucks because we're like super exposed.
Alright, deck. Knock, knock. Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Reclamation Sage will be good, but we'll Thoughtseize. So what do you want to get rid of?
So, I think it's the Karametra's favor.
Yeah, because it turns any one of his
Because
guys into the
that's,
issue.
yeah.
Losing with Mantle, Swan Song, and Confluence, which is not all that impressive. So we should pay attention to what he's going to start looting.
Yep.
All right.
Land, please. Alright. Thoughtseize him again, I guess. I guess if we're not drawing lands, we'd rather be drawing that spell we can cast.
Yeah. He just Swan Songs this here, I think. No,
If he
because
Swan Songs us, we're thrilled.
yeah, no,
like-
that's true. So what do you want to get rid of? Do you want to get rid of Swan Song? God's Willing?
No.
Probably God's Willing, right?
Just take the God's Willing, yeah.
Still no lands. Still
The
no
instant we hit a black
lands.
land, I think it's going to be pretty difficult to lose the game. Because we'll start out by FTKing his Ascendancy.
Confirmed.
The minute he draws a creature, we're in terrible shape, though.
Like the Astronomer that he's going to try to cast right now?
I don't know what's going on here.
Neither does he. Like the Astronomer, because he has, yeah, Dragon Mantle? Yep. Yep.
Yeah, it sucks for us, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Correct.
And at least this guy does not have haste.
Alright. Gets a Dragon Mantle. So he has another Dragon Mantle, which he could just cast right now.
Yep.
He's down to 6 minutes, though.
Land, please. Land, 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 land. Untap land, please.
So he's not going to cast anything. Okay. For fuck's sakes, Moto.
We're probably dead.
Come on, Worth. What the hell? What the
I
hell?
still think scrying the green source away was right.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have this age. Alright, there's the Dragon Mantle. Discarded a land. Reveals another Dragon Mantle. Okay.
Cute.
Sure. Does it again, likely.
Probably.
Ugh.
bad
Karametra's
news.
favor is bad news.
Yeah.
He can't... Oh, yeah, it's casting it on him, yeah. It's bad news. Bad news bears. He whiffed that turn.
Yeah.
Still has Dragon Mantle in hand. Oh god, another land. There's that Dragon
We're
Mantle.
probably gonna die this turn, actually.
I mean, we're at 14. He's got 5 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean, like, the thing is, like, he only has to get through, like, 5 triggers with 2 guys out. I don't think that's, like, very difficult.
God's willing.
I mean, there's, like, a reasonable chance that that guy kills us. Because it's already at
It's only 5.
5 hours.
Yeah. Another favor. Okay, fine. Scries to the top. Saw something he liked. Cast Retraction Helix. Still doesn't have a guy.
Right.
So he needs something that he's going to bounce. He can still get bigger, but he's not infinite yet.
No. He doesn't have to be infinite, though. Like, he can use, like, every other spell. Or something like that.
Oh, is that close?
Well, that's not good for us. Because now he only needs, like, 4 spells to kill us.
Well, he can bounce Dragon Mantle. So I think we may actually be dead here. This may actually do it.
Yep. So he can bounce Mantle, and then in between he can float mana.
Yeah, and then just replay it.
Oh, we're
Just-
actually super dead.
I can't believe we
Because
couldn't draw the land.
The favor plus Helix actually is enough for one guy to be infinite.
Yeah. Provided he's
With 2
with 2
Ascendancies out.
Ascendancies, yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that we didn't draw another land. Cannot believe.
I mean, we got slightly greedy, but I don't think it was that greedy.
We had 2 lands. How greedy can we be?
Yeah.
One of them was a scry land, for Pete's sake. He did not go.
He didn't attack.
Did not attack.
Alright, well. Alright, well.
He's got 2 cards. in
Maybe
his
he'll
hand.
not attack again.
What's that?
Maybe he will not attack again.
Well, we'll just F6. We'll let him do what he's gonna do.
I don't think he'll time out because it doesn't take that many triggers to get that to lethal.
Let's find out. So awkward. Dig through time. He played dig through time. He's got all these decisions to make. Tapped a lot of mana. He doesn't have Retraction Helix. Oh. There it is! There it is! Well, 7. Oh, that's awkward. He still has a favor in hand, too. So bad. I can't, honestly, if we had that land on turn 3, there's no way we lose this game. There's no way we lose this game.
Well, weren't we supposed to be dead to that guy to that guy that turned before?
I
I
don't
don't know.
I don't know.
It looks like he's just like dirtling randomly.
I mean, most combo decks in Standard make me feel that way, to be perfectly honest. He's just going to attack us now, though. 35 seconds left. Are you telling me you're seriously making more guys? Are you high? Jesus Christmas. I took my auto yields off. Yeah,
That was
we're
thoroughly
good.
unproductive. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, anyone who actually plays that deck, they're probably not going to time out.
Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still no lands.
I mean, it happens.
Wow. Wow. That's gross. Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, that was definitely uncomfortable.
Makes me uncomfortable. Which is all I can say about that. Alright. Well. We can do it again.
Yeah, I think I have time for one more 8-man.
Excellent. Hey, one needed. Join! Oh, the Royce is playing. Alright. We lost the die roll, so we will not get to play first.
Right.
I'd like to win this 8-man worth. No more of that nonsense. I've had enough. No more! Damn it.
That is the nonsense that we don't want to keep.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. No more of this. We can get all of this stuff done now. That'd be fine. All right. Mulligan. Keep.
Yep. It's a very serviceable hand.
It is perfectly reasonable.
Oh, so he's a heroic deck.
Super.